Well, there's an awful lot more of that coming real soon. It's gorgeous out. So Bartley took an afternoon off. He came up. We just pushed the car out. He's pressure washing. And then later I'll show you the winch system for getting her back in. We've tested it. It looks like it's going to work. So I'm going to let him do his thing, and I'm going to get back to work for a little while. Oh yeah. Just going to make it a lot nicer later when you're working. Yeah. So, perfect. There's some covers out, the intake's sitting out, the housing's out. So, alright, we'll let them get at it. Just washing and a washing and a washing. So, not going to get too many more days like this year. It'll be 50 tomorrow, and that's about it. So, I took a couple minutes while he was pulling out more parts. I rolled the block out, and now I'm going to grab a bunch of rags and dry it and oil it. But you can see I've got her just dripping right now. So that's going to make a giant difference. Okay, this is just my first cleaning of this. You know, we just pressure washed it a little bit. But one of the things you've got to do as you're going, take a light oil, WD, whatever it is, and just keep all your machine surfaces so that they don't rust, because they will flash rust very quickly. So you really do want all your machine surfaces to always have a light coat of oil while you're working. You can keep cleaning it off, you know, as you do things, but every now and then just spray it all back down, you know, anything machined, and then take a clean rag and just wipe it in. It just keeps everything from flash rusting, which is something you don't want on a block that we really don't want to send in the machine shop. Okay, because I kept such meticulous notes, I knew where one of the posts was, and in fact even guessed exactly where the edge of the post was, which was my first exploratory drill. So we've got two 8-inch long lag bolts driven in, and then a chain to a cheap electric hoist. And we happen to know that that is enough to pull that car up, because we tested it. So, yeah, oh, I bet you're getting cold. The sun's going down. Everything's wet. All right. Okay, you're done washing? I'll go turn off the hose. Okay. And then in a few minutes, we'll get that hooked up and drag her back in. It really, our testing wasn't very dramatic. So, we will see. We will see how bad this is. But, still, I think this was a good little bit of time he spent. This firewall's definitely better. Everything looks better. I mean, look at this cross member. Oh my God, you can see all the suspension components. Yeah, that's a giant difference. And that would have been a lot of hours sitting there trying to do that by hand on the lift. So, yeah, like I said, when you can, use the tool. Okay, and now we're going to see how this goes. Our testing was good, but that doesn't mean it is good. All right, whenever you're ready, Bartley. And then I'm going to grab my emergency stop stick. Oh, just throw that air hose out of your way. Or throw it behind you. Because it's starting to chill right off. Whew. I know, she's still in Germany. She's not coming back for a while. Let me get this one out of the way. That's not the one we're using. That was an emergency. Okay. Let's see how hard this is. Like I said, our testing said it worked, but practice is not the same thing. And then every now and then, I'm just going to keep moving our emergency brake up. So, because we don't have brakes, you know, you can see the brake pedal just swinging in there. And this part shouldn't be too bad. It's going to get bad if it gets hot. On the switch? Yeah. Alright, well, it's too hard for me to do this and hold the video, so I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, our little setup was hokey, but it worked. So, see,
just proven.
Just an axle strap. We had those into the 2-eye bolts. In the future, we'll make something a little easier. But for now, that actually worked really well. We can't complain at all. So, that is going to make working on this in the coming weeks a lot easier. especially once you warm up a little. So he's got parts drying. Are they perfect? No, but they still need full cleanup. But look at that intake. Remember how that looked? What a difference. Engine's just sitting here all nice and oily. There's a lot more cleaning on that yet, but right now that is a giant improvement. So I'm going to call this a successful night for Bent69.